Everything is the beloved talking to itself. Everything is one monologue, one song. The wind, the birds. It's all that which you're looking for. It's so simple. It's so here, right here. But we've been deeply conditioned to live in a linear fashion of future destination goals and trophies and success. Success is a concept. What is success? Running around frantically, trying to figure out who you are by adding things onto you, which are foreign to your origin? Or success, what is? What is success? What is this? What are you? Most don't recognize they are living by someone else's rulebook in Bible. Most beings have no idea that they're living by just a fake system, a system that is not their own. You're not any system. How can you be a system? Systems appear in you, but you're not a system. And that's what's really scary for the me, is because the me has a deep-seated belief that it's skin and bones, it's psychology, it's all of these things. But your life force, what we call spirit, formless awareness, emptiness, no-thing, energy. And this energy is neutral. It doesn't give a shit about success. It doesn't give a shit about failure. To what is, it's the same. It's equanimous. There's no better or worse. You know, because the me is so gung-ho on a better this, a better life, a better me. It's always about better, which is duality, yeah? Better means there's another. There has to be another reality, but what this is right here, what's appearing, this is all of it. This is wholeness appearing. God damn, this is light appearing as shapes, as sounds, as movements. It's all in plain sight. All of this is in plain sight. It's, it's so obvious. It's right here. It's right now. It's all of this. It's the breath. It's perceiving. It's a thought. It's a feeling. It's everything. But what the me wants to do, it wants to rearrange its magnets, its thoughts, and its feeling in a certain pattern so it stays like that, so it has control of its reality. And that's all dreamed. It's all dreamed. It's like everyone's seeking a better experience. Not recognizing you're beyond experience altogether. And there's nothing wrong with experience, but you are beyond experience altogether. You're beyond chasing highs and lows and feelings and thought forms. You're beyond all of that. You watch all of that. But when we believe we are thought forms, when we believe we are a body, we are success, we are our name tags, that's all we're chasing every day. We're keeping an identity alive. We're keeping a costume in check. But that costume will decay. That costume will fall. Just like Rome, babe. Just like Rome. It will fall. This body goes to the grave. And when we're identified with it, we feel like we're marching to the grave every day. Every day. But there is no day. There is no time. There's just this. Life. Just life. You could say unfolding, if you will. These are just words. But past and future, these are in your mind. They arise in mind, which is illusory. It's a thought form. You're not a thought form. You are aware of thought forms, but you're not a thought form. And thought forms aren't the issue. Emotions aren't the issue. Circumstances aren't the issue. There actually is no issue or problem. It's just identification with the appearances that are completely neutral, right? Because everything that's arising is neutral. There's only meaning when a me comes in. There's only purpose and intention when a me comes in. And again, there's nothing wrong with this, but the reason why we have powerful intentions and vision boards and all of this is because we're trying to get rid of this. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. Like the me, all it's doing every day is, how the hell can I shift this? How the hell can I get away from me? How can I get away from all of this? Like, that's all the me lives on. It comes up with problems. That's why the mind and the me energy, it loves crossword puzzles and figuring things out and breaking things down. But there's no problem here. There's no problem with you either. There's no problem at all. There's no problems. Sure, if you refer to your mind. Sure, if you refer to, the news. Sure. But again, those are neutral appearances, just appearing. But when you are there as a separate sense of me, you label what's appearing as negative or positive, as good or bad. And however you label it and project onto it is your experience, seemingly. It's not real. It's real and it's unreal, but it's, you feel me? Seemingly real. Just like your dream at night. And so when me starts to dissolve, and does dissolve and disappears, time isn't the same. Nothing is the same because, again, the me's the veil. It is time. It is linearity. And so, of course, when that's dissolving, nothing is the same. There's not like intense motivation to do things in the sense of, I've got to change my world and I have to save people. There's other people that really need my help. All of these things, which is really codependent. And I'm not saying compassion doesn't naturally arise or service to others doesn't naturally arise, but it's a game because there's actually not another. See, because a lot of the times we're doing this type of work and service of helping others because we want to be a good person. We want to inflate that part of our egos that feels like it's not a sinner or it's erasing karmic debt. But karma is an illusion too. Karma is just a story to keep the me alive and blaming itself for past life experiences which don't exist at all. Only in dream. Only in dream. And so sometimes we can hear this message, the me can hear this message, and then it doesn't do anything, or it feels depressed, or whatever this is, because it's understanding I'm never going to find myself externally. Oh my God, I was just doing that because I wanted praise, or I wanted something from that action. And that's what the me does. I'm going to do this so I can get something out of it. Yeah? Who you really are it's just this. It's just fucking life. It's just happening. It's just appearing. There's no expectation of getting something out of life. You are life. What would you get from it, man? What would you get from life? You are it. Only when you feel separate do you need something from it. Do you want something? Do you beg for something? When you are life, it's just what is. It's what's happening. And sadness can appear. Depression can appear. Anxiety can appear. Ecstasy, bliss, excitement can appear, but they're just appearances. They're states of consciousness. You're not a state. But we chase states when we are asleep. We chase feelings. Ooh, I have to always be in gratitude. I always have to feel joyful. No. That's control still. You're still controlling. It's... Sometimes flowers don't open in my garden. Sometimes they're partially open. Sometimes they're fully open. And it just depends on just what's going on, It's just what's happening. Everything is one symbiotic flow. It's one whole environment. So, of course, if it's like storming and cloudy one day, of course, the flowers are a little more inward because they open to the sunlight, yeah? But it's all one environment. It's just one environment. So the closing of the petals is the same as the dark clouds passing over. It's one environment. It's a one energy. The tulip doesn't go, it's your fault because there's no sun, clouds. GD, open up, give me some rays. No, it's just one environment. It's just one environment. It moves as a whole environment. There is no separation. There is only separation in the human consciousness, and the human consciousness will label separation onto God and even the universe. It will put limitations onto the universe. It will put its own limitations onto teachers, onto what is. Anything, it will just put limitations onto it. But infinite intelligence, empty nothing, is boundless. It can't be limited. But that's what the human wants to do. I feel limited, so I'm going to limit what we call God, or boundless energy, infinite intelligence. Like, I feel like I'm a judger and a sinner, so I think the universe is judging me. You're just projecting your own insecurity onto a neutral universe, or what is, or isness. There is no one judging you, but thought forms in there of a separate self, which doesn't exist. It's imagined. It's an illusion. There's no judger. And you see, you know, if we were raised in religion, we tend to think there's a judger out there. If it's not God in a chair, it's the universe or it's source. Source is not out there. This is all source, what we call source. It doesn't come from over there into here. You didn't come from out there into here. You're the whole view. You're all of this. And you may say, okay, I get that. I resonate, but that's not my experience. Well, you're not an experience. You're beyond experience. You're not going to know this. It's unknowing. You can't have experience of nothingness. You would have to be separate to research and then have that experience of what nothing is like. It's unknowing. And it can't be described. And so me even trying to describe it is utterly futile. It's just completely futile because it can't be described and it can't be boxed. That's why in non-duality we say pointers. But even pointing is futile because there's no direction. It's directionless. It's everything and nothing simultaneously, if you will. And so this message doesn't have it like an intention to heal anybody or to save somebody. It's just energy that comes through. Because maybe like, why do you make videos? I don't. I don't make the videos. They come through. It's just energy that moves for no reason or rhyme. And that's so irritating for the me, because the me always has to have a purpose. This isn't for a purpose to try to make a better world or a better you. It's just life. It's just life, like two birds chirping together, you know? Two lions growling at each other. It's just life. Monologue. You know, why'd you paint your nails last night? If you did, why'd you take a bath? You know, I was dirty, or because I really needed to paint my nails. They were starting to chip. It's just life. It's all spontaneous. But when there's a me, there's reason, and there's meaning, and there's purpose. But everything is a spontaneous flow. Everything. Like I always share, spend time in nature. You can see that. There is no centerpiece of you inside of there that makes decisions. That's the illusion or mirage. It's always been life. It's always been life. The dream, though, is I am the owner. I am the creator. That's the illusion. That's the mirage. So magically wonderful. And it can't be explained. Can't be described. There can be a resonance here, though. There can be a resonance with the message. It's just energy. It's just energy. And it's not even about what I'm saying. It's not about the words. It's all about the energy. It's about the vibration, if you will. Because all of this is energy. Yeah? Just energy sounding, energy taking shape, energy spinning hair. You know, it's just, it's just what's happening. You know, everything is so serious for the me. But when that's seen through, when that, oh wow, it was just incense smoke. It's just this. And you see life as it is, not how you're projecting and trying to control it and manipulate it to be. It's very simple. And so you're home. You've always been home. Home is non-local because you're non-local. You're so much more than you think you are. And so much less. Beautiful paradox. All right. I leave it there. I love you all. Namaste. Whew.